Please. Oh, there we go. Oh, we're gonna fuck you guys up so good. Oh, Nova Punch. Here we go. Bring it. Yes. Oh, you hit your head on there. What have we got? Show me the goat man throwing a goat.
This was a surprise.
Yeah, here we go.
After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking the building with a goat.
Here it is. There it is.
Chief Moran the Under,
That's so stupid.
by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who
The mining probe.
Interface.
Get in a second. Yeah, hang on. I'm trying to just let me locate my probe. There we go. That's the sweet spot. Out we get.
Resources in this area are limited.
Nova Punch. Get them both. Oh, missed him. Come on. Definitely need to upgrade our sword.
Need a little assist.
Get him, Drac. Nice hit. Good teamwork. Nothing spawning. They will.
Watch out, he's gonna get you. You got him.
Oh, that's right. No, they've got a... He resisted. There we go.
Now jump on him. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So good. That's for the highlight reel, that
Oh,
one.
good. Yes.
More likely it's people.
Great.
Oh.
We'll know where he is.
Or they'll attack us on sight. I could probably infiltrate the camp, look for weak links, make an example of the right person, bleed them out in front of their crew. Shock that it will cause confusion or maybe even surrender, and we carve through the rest.
Wow. Holy shit.
Hey, is everything okay? We didn't really talk after your,
The killing
and filled it with clouds. Or was it clowns? It doesn't matter, it didn't slow him down. To be honest, it wasn't the best idea. And it really began to smell. Must have been clowns. Clouds don't smell bad. They taste
Depends on what the-
butter and tears.
Butter and tears.
Is all new. A fresh
Mode blocks the awesome copyrighted music. All right, what we got now? Oh, Mantis in our ship. Yay! And Space Llama.
I was pretty sure you would.
Oh, what the hell?
What, wild beast?
Ah,
What foul fluid?
You and the bard. You know most bards are spies, right?
You were a spy, Chief.
Look, I just don't want you to get burned.
Don't say it.
Because then you'd be
what?
creme brulee.
Yes, I was gonna say creme brulee. Ha! That's great. Love it. Thanks, Iron Bull. What a... me to sort of eventually evolve to the idea or the alias of Shade, and that's a pretty average name, but that's what I'm going with, right? I can't name things that relate to myself, so if I'm gonna have a breakfast restaurant, my brain goes, and I can't think of a name for it. But if you want to open a restaurant, which is rubbish that I would absolutely hate, I've come up with a fantastic name for you. Earlier too. But then it made us drop it when we jumped in the window. Ooh, secret hideout. Hell yes. Okay, this is creepy. Even the music is creepy. Everything is creepy about this right now. Okay. We are talented. Yeah, see, the Templars really do trap the mages in here.
Again.
Come on, I believe in you. Yeah, nice.
How may I assist you?
It's very monotone. You have a real name, so you must be a real person.
You need something.
Yes. Oh, we can ask Niall. What is an apostate? I thought all the Templars liked killing mages.
Some Templars I know discuss such things with glee.
You're not going to keep the first enchanter waiting, are you?
Yes, I am. I am a little bit, yeah. No, it had nothing to do with the gods. I did it all myself. Mine's a bit of a smartass sometimes. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. This is Nerdedness. I'm Shade. How we doing? It's super exciting to see you all on all ready to go. Much excitement and buzz from my end. Hope you're all doing well. And yeah, let's see what is in store for us tonight. I can't even speak right now. But yes, welcome. Jay is back. How you doing? God of War Lore is here. Midnight is here. We are blessed with the likes of Frosty and Grizz and Bright. We have a good collection going on. Thank you, everyone. I hope you've had a good day so far. Hope your week is going okay. It is quite chilly on this side of the globe, and I was on the phone on a video call with someone today for work who is on the opposite side of the planet, sweating their ass off in hot summer, and I'm here wearing 2 pairs of pants because it's cold in winter. So Jay, you're all ready to stalk the stream and do some digital painting. Excellent. Most welcome. Love it. And God of War Lore always stream at the perfect time because it's 10:38 a.m. for you. Excellent. Good stuff. That actually is a good time. I love 10 a.m. 10 a.m. is like, you know, things starting to boot up and come together mode. I am not a morning person. But by the time 10 a.m. rolls around, yeah, I've mostly got my shit together. Scoops is here. How you doing, Scoops? Thanks for coming along. Thank you for your advice and consultation today as well regarding the order of sequence. So similar to the chats with Frosty, we may look at doing the DLC content after the main story. We're a little ways off that anyway. For our next steps, there's still plenty of story to go. So, yes, more story tonight. Let us see what happens next. We have just done the saving of the Nora, and we went inside the mountain to discover the secrets of Aloy's origins. We have finally learnt a lot. We've learnt a lot now about the apocalypse that hit the world, what the machines are all about, where Aloy came from and what the associations are. We still have some questions though, like why the Apollo program didn't seem to launch. We're not quite answered on all of that yet, but we will get some answers hopefully soon as we continue to explore the story. So tonight's session, we're going to do some more main story stuff. Then we're going to do some cauldrons and side story content for a little bit. And we'll see where that lands us. God of War lore, honestly, you're always tired during the day, but at night you're full of energy. Yeah, you're standard night owl. I'm very much the same. And we know for Aloy is a test tube baby. Yeah, well, we know that she is very, very heavily connected to Elizabeth Sobek. Sobek? I can't remember how to pronounce that. So, let us gear up for what we are doing next. So our main mission, we're going to continue. The Mountain That Fell. This is what we're going to do now. Aloy journeys to the ruins of Gaia Prime in search of the Master Override, her only hope to defeat Hades. Right. Now, if this makes no sense to you because you've missed a bunch of stuff, I would suggest checking out some of the previous streams. Hopefully there might be some channel markers if you're watching the YouTube recordings. But I'll summarize briefly now as we start traveling to our next location, which is apparently all the way up here. Really? Okay, Gaia Prime's all the way up there. That's cool. We can do that. And I've already explored a bunch, so why don't we jump to the campfire here then? Alrighty. Everyone wants to friend request now. Sobek, thank you, God of War Lore. Yeah. So, yeah. Machines got corrupted, AI exploded, destroyed the world in the actual literal sense. The world, or the everything living in the world was destroyed by the Pharaoh Plague. Pharaoh being the company that made all these bots that then ended up producing military machines who could self-repair and self-recharge from consuming biomass. They went rogue, they took over the planet, they wiped out all life. But the Zero Dawn project was set in motion to rebuild.
It will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
All right, duly noted. Thank you, Silence. The Zero Dawn project, a whole bunch of AI machinery deployed around the world to re-terraform and reinstitute life once the cryptography could shut down, or the hacking could shut down the corrupted military machines. And all was going fine. Part of that program was Gaia. That was the overseeing AI to rebuild the planet. And that is absolutely not how you climb up there, Aloy. Apparently I still can't multitask very well. Now, part of the Zero Dawn project included a module called Hades. Hades was to kick in and re-destroy the planet and all life if the terraforming, or at least some of the life recreations, had gone off track and not working correctly, so that once destroyed, Gaia could once again take over to re-terraform the planet. For some reason, Hades activated after most of the work was done, so humans and life was reinstituted. The planet was habitable. We don't know what happened. Why did Hades reactivate? As a countermeasure, Gaia destroyed one of their own power cores, or something to that effect, in order to disable Hades, or slow him down, or something. But it meant that Gaia herself would be shut down, and the rest of the program would be left to keep ticking along as it was. But ultimately might go a bit weird.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
Alright, thank you, Aloy. In order to combat this as her last act before Gaia was shut down, she created Aloy. Cloned her, effectively, from Dr. Sobek's DNA. Dr. Sobek being the one who designed the Zero Dawn project and effectively saved the world. The AI did this so that Aloy would be able to gain access to a lot of the facilities that were normally shut down or closed off. Here we are now trying to get into the Gaia Prime facility to hopefully maybe reactivate Gaia and see what the hell is going on with Hades. Has Hades been corrupted? Did humans corrupt Hades and activate him? Did Hades activate on his own and start all this corruption? Don't know. Don't know. So the mechs were corrupted in the first place, God of War lore. I don't think that's actually clear yet either. I don't think we've learnt the answer to that. Why? What was the source of the Pharaoh plague? Why did they get corrupted in the first place? Yeah, not actually sure yet. Okay, there's a stalker. Cool. Now, what weapons have we got? Time to fight some stalkers. Alrighty, we are going to use some of these arrows. Let's notch 3 together. Okay. Need to knock the stealth unit off these things.
They're angry.
There we go. No stealth for you, motherfucker. Alright, we are being attacked by multiples, so... crowd control time. Oh, that's a good hit, you son bitch. Need some healage. Where'd you go? There you are. Stop some stealth from you. Oh, there's so many of you buggers here. Maybe I should have corrupted a watcher. Or overridden a watcher, I think is the right word. Anyway, that's cool. We'll work through this. Now, these stalkers get very upset when you take out their stealthing toys. And then when you knock off their ranged attacks, they get very upset. Now, let's pause, because we can magically pause. We need to equip our shock bow. Apparently these guys are showing up as being susceptible to shock. So that's what we're going to do. And you. Oh, we missed. Okay, here we go. Critical hit. Nice. One more. Critical hit. Give me the prompt. Oh, we did not get the prompt. Okay, so far so good. Knock out the stalker before he does some damage. Oh. So yeah, stalkers get very weak and useless once you take out their ranged attack and their stealth generator. We are making short work of these bad boys.
No good.
Stab him! There we go. Alright, you all want to fight. Bring it on. Oh, missed. Critical hit, give me another prompt, come on. No. Ooh. No, you don't. That one's down. Oh, we got tripped up. I might just shoot you with plain arrows. Success! Well done, Aloy. Slapped him. Let's grab a little bit of loot from you. Okay, so Jay. Anyone know of Dr. Sobek or Dr. Sobek? Because Sobek is also a god name. Is it really? I did not know that. There are so many mythological references in this game. Hades, Gaia. There's even a guy called Helios, which I thought was Helios for a moment, but no, it's Helios, so not quite the same. It's Sobek, yes. It's an Egyptian god with a croc head. Wow, I didn't know that. Well, in this case, Dr. Sobek was a very intelligent white ginger lady. In fact, this is what a young Sobek looked like when there's no lens flare. So yes, Aloy, pretty much a clone, 99.47% looking the same, apparently. What's that noise? There it is. So these traps here, these are what the stalkers lay. So if you're sneaking about and come anywhere near them, they activate. Then the stalkers come over and check it out with their stealth fields being all stealthy themselves, thinking they're all cool and stuff. That's why the secret is to use tear arrows on them. Tear off that equipment, and they become much more useless. So if you come across something that has Thor in the name, you're going to lose your shit because pretty much every project in AI has after a god. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure we will not see any references to Thor. That would be silly on Sony's behalf because, I mean, God of War and Ragnarok, they're all being produced in tandem whilst Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Zero Forbidden West were being produced, so I'm assuming we'll not find any references to Baldur, or Freya, or Odin, or Thor, but I could be wrong. Now, is there... I don't think there's anything else up here. There's no collectibles to get. Time to climb a mountain. Vito! Welcome, dude. How you doing, man? I clipped and shared a link to Vito after last night's session when we find out the origins of Aloy, because Vito had been calling it from the start. He was correct. About Aloy's origins. He had an educated guess. He was correct. Bang on the money. Oh, you end up watching the entire episode. Awesome, man. Thanks.
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Alright, what have we got? What are we fighting now? Glinthawk, okay. Is that not a big... No, it just says Glinthawk. There's a Ravager. Ooh, we can override Ravagers now. How about we do that? That is going to be fun. Let's get a Ravager on our team if we can find a place to lure it to, or maybe even just plain sneak up on it. Here we go. There we go. Gotcha. Become our minion. Use your fearsome claws and super awesome machine gun. And we are going to zap the shit out of Glinthawks because they do not like electricity. Alright, so the dickhead machine has hit us instead. Oh, there's another Ravager. Alright, take out the Watcher. Now, I forgot that Glinthawks, they throw down patches of ice, which is a bit nasty. Alright. Let's take out this Ravager's toys. If I remember correctly, you Ravagers are also susceptible to shock. Or was it frost? Oh, maybe if we actually hit them, it'll help. Take out this stupid bird. Ah! Nope, it is not electricity, but... Right arrows. You down. Oh, we should have picked up the heavy weapon right here. Damn it, I didn't see it. Never mind. So yes, Vito, this is indeed the Gaia mission. Yes, sorry, I'm a bit slow on chat when the action is hefty. So Aloy equals Aloy, silence equals silence. That's the correct pronunciation. Okay, let's save. the supplies and continue. Collect the loots for all of our loot hoarders in the audience. One annoying thing about when you fight bigger machines and you use some strategies to knock off some of their pieces, it means there's more loot to pick up. Which is cool, because there's more loot to pick up, but it means we need to fatten around to pick up more loot. Oh, there's a tiny bit of grass there we could have hid in. Never mind, didn't need it. Alright, medicine grass, yes. Our medicine pouch is looking full. Oh, it's completely full. Upgraded medicine is full. Alright, no worries. Let's try and not go too deep into the icy water. Let's ignore the turkey for now. Let's climb. Up, up, and away. Lance Reddick, voice of Silence, passed away earlier this year. Really? Oh, damn. He was only 60. And that's close to your age, Scoops. Wow. You're still young at heart, though, right? And that's what counts. Holy shit, it's getting cold up here. Okay. Now, is this a big-ass sunbird? I have fought one of these in my... Yep, red light means trouble. What is it?
Almost there.
Stormbird, that's the... Now, let me double check. I think they are weak to either freeze or shock. Machine catalog. Where's a big stupid bird? Stormbird. Ah, so they are strong against shock, so don't use that. We can knock their bits off. Freeze canisters. Lightning guns. So they are mostly... bit of fire, bit of freeze. Oh man, they got a bit of everything. Okay, that's fine. Let us equip our freezing bow. How do I want to do this, actually? This is where I need more weapon slots, because I like to use all the weapons. Alright, first, we're going to knock the bits off. No, I think we might go with a freezing tactic and a pinning down tactic. I think that might be the way to go. We do have a pretty strong rope caster. We got you tied down. Oh, you sneaky little bitch. Breaking it off. Okay, freeze arrows. Oh, wow, they are not as susceptible to freezes, I'd hoped. These things are monstrous. Okay. Where's my slingy sling? Blast sling. We will slot you into here. We are going to try and load this thing up. Sticky bombs. Oh, when we ran out of ammo already. That's 6 sticky bombs you just tanked. Now, if I remember right, whilst these things are frozen, it also might struggle to fly. Oh, I missed. Oh, okay, you are much harder. Ah. So even fire, I think, is not gonna work. Oh, that's nasty. Alright, one hell of a machine fight. Nope, that was useless. Alright, come back down. Oh, it's lost us. It can't find us. Wow, this stealth gear is really good. Oh, get out of the freezing water. More traps. Pinned it down. All right. Keep doing the freezing arrows, but we can make a whole bunch more. So the blaze canisters there probably could set on fire, but never mind. There we gotcha. Yay, there we go. Success. That wasn't too bad. There's no real simple, obvious things for that, isn't it? Anyway, sorry, Vito, you were saying Aloy is the dramatic for glorious in battle. Aloy. Cool. Your middle name, which is Aloy's dramatic. Sorry, your middle name, which is Aloy's. Oh, is dramatic for famous warrior. Awesome. Even better for a military veteran that Vito is too. That's a perfect fit. Glorious warrior. All right, so continue up through the blizzard. So that Stormbird's probably the biggest thing we've fought. I mean, rock breakers are pretty big and annoying too, but them and Stormbirds are probably my most hated, I reckon. And, oh, there is... Well, there's a vantage point over here. Should we use... Since we're here, why don't we go and explore that? Let's go find this vantage first. If we can. Because I have collected most of these in between streams. Since we're right here, why don't we see if we can snatch this one up? I think it's the last one I need to collect as well. Although, I'm not quite clear on how we're climbing up there yet. Oh, yep, here we go. Here's some ledges. Up, up, and away. Oh, spinny, spinny, twisty moves whilst rock climbing hundreds of feet up in the air. Brilliant. All right. Grab the, okay, audio.
Shitstorm tour, day 10. So here's where I learned how the world would end. My second apocalypse in a year. Looks like there's a lot of construction going on now. Why would that be?
Actually, that's one thing we haven't really explored much is... Okay, so that's the... Yeah, so it overlays here. This, inside there, was some big facility built into the side of the mountain. One of the things we haven't really talked about, heard much more about, or explored is as part of working on the Zero Dawn project, those key people who worked on the project were then promised to be able to live in a safe city dome type place for the remainder of their lives. We don't really know where that was and if that actually did survive. And some people instead decided to be voluntarily euthanized after they'd completed the project, instead of living around in an underground vault of some kind. I'd be all up for it. Just give me a never-ending stack of video games or something. Okay, go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. This is horrible weather territory. And that's a lot of light shining out of it. That's kind of unusual. A little bit ominous, maybe? Yeah, that would be lockdown extreme.
Sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Oh.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
Have you?
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Alrighty. So Gaia, Gaia, in her attempt to stop Hades, caused a massive explosion that would ultimately shut down its, or her, primary systems.
A climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
So anyway, quite the explosion it would seem that the mountain is literally torn open. That's why it's so different from that vantage point hollow picture we just saw. Alright. Whoa! Oh, unexpected swings make me clench in unexpected places, Aloy.
Don't look down.
Yeah, don't look down. Trigger my fear of heights even more. There we go. Alley-oop. Yeah. Anything over here to look at? Nope, just admire the view for a moment that we are definitely up high. Let's go inside where it's safer.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years.
Right.
There'll be enough time later for you to ransack this place.
And ransack it, taking the loot we shall.
For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
That's right.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Okay. So Vito, and this location is Pikes Peak in Colorado. Yes, because this game is set in Colorado, right? It'd be interesting to find out where the Forbidden West is situated. I don't even know what is west of Colorado. So Pikes Peak. Awesome. Now it's Gaia Prime and has been blown to shit. At least part of it has.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain.
That's not long.
Gaia's death. Your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but After seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia.
Okay.
But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
All right, let's do it.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Oh, no pressure. Cool, very good. All right, so Forbidden West includes Vegas and San Francisco, because Vito confirms west of Colorado was Utah, Nevada, and California. That could make for some interesting scapes. There is some deserty areas we encounter here. They've managed to cram a few diverse biomes into this game. They did a pretty good job for the small area that there actually is. Anyway, we'll wait and see when we can finally play that game too.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Thank you. And Silence will continue to watch through his voyeuristic focus link to ours. Alright, let's find some emails and stuff. Let's explore the lore.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice?
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years.
Damn.
A lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
But Travis Tate, he is the designer of Hades. I wonder if he had some nefarious activities. We'll find out, maybe. But yeah, he loves a lot of really hardcore porn and stuff. And the archiver for the Apollo program specifically told him to stop submitting things they weren't going to admit it in. So he was going to bring, apparently, a whole bunch of physical porno mags and videos himself to peruse and archive to pass the time.
Mind your footing.
Thank you, Silence. Where are we going? Are we going up? We're going down. All right. Okay. Very cold in here. This is very destroyed, isn't it? What is this? Is this inside the mountain? Ooh, okay. Ooh, careful. And we're rappelling down. Okay. Tally-ho! To my left, did I miss a data thingy, Scoops? Oh, I don't like missing data thingies. Did I miss some emails or recordings? We'll probably climb back up. Try and scan to see what is around us. Oh, the power cell. Time to get back up there then. Not leaving power cells behind. Oh, hang on. Thing over here, maybe? Ooh, this could lead, maybe be where we're going. Anyway, let's explore before we continue. Oh, that's it right there.
This should be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
Hey, our armor is now accessible. Thank you, Scoops. I forgot all about collecting those. Awesome. Some other stuff up there. What's up there? Can we climb up there and maybe not? God of War lore, you haven't missed much, don't worry dude, we're just exploring ruins. We did collect the last power cell we needed and I'm floundering about here. We need to go... We need to go that way apparently. Problem is, I don't know how to grab that ledge. Those aren't climbable. No, that's the direction forwards. Maybe that's an exit, but then why is there climbing ledges there? I am confusion. Let's continue this way. Loop back to that later. Thank you, Scoops. Alright, now gotta make sure... That'll be fine, Aloy. Don't worry about it. Gotta make sure we keep an eye out for more emails and data recordings. Get more story. Jesus! I was not expecting that. Oh! I'm glad you knew what was going on, Aloy, because...
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well...
Don't answer.
Huh. Oh, man, my heart skipped a few beats. I think my balls just inverted themselves as a result of that fall. Holy shit.
Glad that's over.
Yeah, me too. Alright, what are we finding? It's the way forward. Anything to pick up here or down there? No. Just super destroyed areas. Which way now? Up, is it? Okay. Add skills. Up you get. All right. Ah, purple guy. Yes, sorry, that's Silence. He's a he can sometimes beam in as a hologram rather than just being a voice in our head. We have met him once.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Till it got ballooned up. I'm assuming we will meet Silence again at some stage. Like in person.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, and lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime. no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific. None of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself. To a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia. And her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Oh, that's very thoughtful. Hope that Gaia the machine doesn't get lonely. Alright, more bedrooms and bathrooms. Or what's left of them. So this is not Elysium, the last surviving city dome thing they built. So she must have still had more work to do here and then stayed here? Did she live her last days here, or did she make it to Elysium? Oh, you'd have to traverse a destroyed world filled with deadly robots, so maybe she did stay here.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there.
Right.
Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given the chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables, and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
Right, so the Alphas, who were the people that designed and led the construction and oversaw their various parts of the Zero Dawn project, they did not get to live out at Elysium. But he was saying it's only miles away, so it might be within travel range of here. That would be interesting to walk through. If it's still around, or if there's some remnants left. So yeah, they did get locked in, and that's it. These Alphas all having to hang out, just a few of them, and they don't even like each other. Oof. Like the vegan and Travis Tate, they're going to be like opposite ends of the spectrum. Alright. Just trying to not rush, but take in the sights and also keep tuned. More iPads, emails, and voice logs. Nope. Nothing there. Alright.
Elizabeth's room. I know it.
Oh.
She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow.
Okay, Sobek journal. 11. Alright, so we've got a few journal entries to read here. Okay. File damage, under repair. Okay. Yep, same. Oh, we might have to wait for the Focus to repair. Okay.
To us, it seems a powerful device, but it's engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Maybe, if we're so lucky. Alright, so the journals are maybe being rebuilt. We can't read them yet. That's fine. Whatever. Alright, so we're climbing up through... Because there wasn't anything else out here, was there? Was it? Yep, that was it. So she hadn't even unpacked. So did Gaia blow up whilst Elizabeth was still here? No, Gaia only blew up 19 years ago. So why didn't Elizabeth unpack? She would have had the rest of her life to live here. Did something else happen? Oh, don't know. Stop asking questions and just continue.
Elizabeth. What is this?
A shrine? That is... interesting. Did she die? What the hell?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility.
Oh.
Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside.
Right.
I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes.
Nah, she went out and did it.
Think.
Yep. I think.
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, all right?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
Damn. Yeah. Makes sense, I guess. Oh, the music in this game is very good. I'm just going to bump the audio. Normally I have it very low, but I'm going to bump it up a little bit. Oh, that's too much. Oh, let's see.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Yep, and Silence has beamed his way in to talk to us. Oh, alright. Now we know. Scoops weren't joking. Find out soon. We found out immediately.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
Yeah, but she was always gone.
She couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself for others, for everyone who would come later.
Yeah.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel.
That's true.
To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Maybe we can find her home? Still more revelation. Bring the revelation. I like this. Alright, more audio logs. Charles, again.
Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
So it's potentially like an AI hologram version of her they could have activated, but she shut down that project. Travis.
Look, Liz. You're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
Well, the hologram monument has lasted over 1,000 years. Doesn't look too bad.
Hell, Liz. I know.
Ted Faro.
I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You, you got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
It's true. She was the savior and the martyr in the end, so she died as well. Not only designed everything, came up with the idea, and effectively saved the world. She then had to die because of a little technical cock-up.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said, keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
Yeah.
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimod cuckoos. What can he do?
So Ted Faro, being the inventor of the AI and robotics, and then built his company that grew to world domination economically. And they were the ones who created the military bots that went bad, and that's why the company was called Faro, and that's why it was called the Faro Plague. And so it was his company and his wealth that funded the majority of the Zero Dawn Project work to save the world. So Elizabeth sort of handled him quite a lot, it would seem. Welcome back, Vito, as well, my man. Alright, what is in here? Search the ruins for the master override. That's right, because we're still trying to find a master override to try and use that to defeat Hades somehow. Alright, let's keep on moving.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
I don't really know what he's talking about there. Some of the history info being recorded, is it? He reckons that's going to be poison. Alright, we
There's
are...
another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Fuck was that? So a lot of the time, Aloy won't just fall off stuff. But this one she will. Okay, let's get closer. Push some magical buttons. Here we go. Can we, Alright. No. Come on. What if I just do this? Oh, I clenched a little bit. And up. Alright, more data.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make a better list. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Oh, you know touch stuff, Pharaoh. You've already fucked up the planet. We don't need you touching the salvation of said planet. That is one hell of an icy view, but looks kind of cool. There's no devices down here to pick up. Nothing on the compass. Assuming that's way back down. We don't need to go down there. Alright, inside. Big ass hole inside of a mountain. Oh yeah. And then some. Oh, we got the bodies. Are these the alphas? Why did they die in here? I mean...
What?
Weren't they going to be living the rest of their lives here? Did they not have more
When
comfortable...
I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
Okay, so, yep, they did not plan to die in here. But something killed them. Locked in, yeah.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say.
What did you do, Teddy?
This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who'll come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift.
Ted, we've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
This fucking guy.
I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone, all of it, every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Getting atmosphere.
Son of a bitch. Fucking Ted Farrow, you piece of shit. Oh, and that was 1,000 years ago, so we can't even get revenge on him. Jesus. What a cockhead. Fucking Farrow, Frosty, this is the frustration you were hinting at, right? Because you knew, and you were like, oh, the reason is so bad. That is fucking terrible. God damn it, Ted. What a dickhead. One guy thinks he knows better than all the elite leaders and smart scientists in the world. What a complete wanker. That is some Trump-level bullshit. So you reckon it's just to erase his part in what happened? He couldn't help himself. All this is pretty short. You reckon it's to wash away his guilt? Oh, so it could never be found. Yeah, well, that didn't work, did it? All that's left is his guilt now. What do you reckon, Silence?
He killed them all.
What a dick.
This is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated. Turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, Silence. Hope.
That's very positive of you, Aloy. Because ultimately, it didn't work. It doesn't breed innocence. Lack of knowledge breeds superstition and religion. And I've ranted about that enough times. I don't need to talk about that again in this playthrough. But all the stupid bullshit that's been going on in this world now is because of Ted Farrow's stupid idea that they, you know, giving them knowledge is a burden and a curse. No, wisdom and knowledge are gifts. Oh, I couldn't disagree with him anymore. What a dickhead. Yes, Frosty, he fucked over everyone, let them to fumble in the dark and scratch out an existence, which is why you think it was mainly his guilt motivating to purge Apollo. Ugh. Yeah, meanwhile, Vito, you gotta head off. No worries. Hopefully we'll catch you around later. We'll see what happens. Bad guy Farrow, and there's nothing we can do now.
The master override. That's so small.
No, don't break it.
All you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Don't know how that works, but anyway. Return to Silence's workshop. Alright. So that's why Apollo never activated. And it had a negative impact because a lot of those who were supposed to be accessing Apollo were then thrust out into the world dumb, uneducated, unequipped. And that probably turbocharged some of the bad behaviors in the first generations that led to all the superstition and stupid rules and fights for power in the later generations.
Sound good?
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
So yeah, Pharaoh's already dead. Wish we could just kick his corpse at least, but we don't know which one is in there. Well, no, his wasn't in there, right? He's at Elysium, I think, right? He's remote. So I don't think he wasn't even in there dying with them, I don't think. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he was beamed in holographically, right? Oh, I didn't think she was going to grab that for a second.
Holding, keep holding.
Oh yeah, but wouldn't even be able to identify him if we found it. Yeah, correct. Alright, so that was the way down. Now which way? Up there. Here's some ledges. So there's more Pharaoh in Forbidden West. Oh. We can get infuriated all together once more, hey Scoops? Don't worry, Scoops ain't gonna spoil stuff. Why aren't we climbing up here, Aloy? That's better. Oh, so we get to get angry at Pharaoh once again. Oh, well, we'll do that in unison, shall we? I am looking forward to playing Forbidden West. I'm assuming it's another 6 to 12 months away for PC, though. That's alright, we've got plenty of other games in the meantime. Oh, man. That is so frustrating. I started in the back of my mind to think maybe it was Travis Tate. Maybe I was going to call him Andrew Tate for a second, but no, that's a similar dude. A similar dude in the real world, and a different dickhead in the real world. But no, not Travis. He was still good and loyal to the end, it would seem. So the less you hear about that arse, the better, yes. I agree. The less we hear about Ted Pharaoh, the better we all shall be. Tate ended up being not so bad in comparison. Yep, that would absolutely seem so, with his meticulously curated porn collection that he was working on.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy.
Yeah.
But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Which story? Don't you be dodgy.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability.
Oh, we assumed a fair bit, don't worry.
I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Right.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now, why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which
shut down?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems.
Yep.
Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Oh dear.
Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes.
Right.
So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
Come on, Silence. We stop it. We need to team up. Don't let Aloy, or don't make Aloy do it all on her own. Come on.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Oh, we got time.
Started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
Okay.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
Yep.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
I have to say, I am impressed with Silence's knowledge and how he has augmented himself with all the tech. I'd love to know how he did that and what it gives him.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward.
Death.
The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora Mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
Did they? How do you know they used to say that? Okay.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you.
Bullshit.
Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, easy.
Silence.
And you're gonna do nothing.
Where will you go?
Far away to hide.
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Silence, you dick. I don't like Silence. He should be fighting alongside Aloy. He should be making up for all the dumb shit that he has unleashed. As clever and as logical as you want to be, there's no denying this is your fault, Silence. A lot of this is your fault. This whole... Admittedly, he didn't cause the Hades to exist, and the whole issue with Ted Faro, obviously that's not his fault. The recent turn of events with the Eclipse, which have tried to kill Aloy multiple times. I wonder if her ascension to figure out and fix Gaia would have been a lot easier without these other distractions. Anyway, what else are we going to learn here?
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name?
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine?
Define timeline.
Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sundom's reign.
Define Karja.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me.
Titan Flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja.
Now that's more like it.
Silence was a cocky bastard. He stumbles across Hades, an AI. No one's spoken to an AI ever. He knows that it's probably bad because it's a war machine. It knows, and he knows that it's gonna want something because it seems to be a bit trapped and doesn't know anything about where they are. So immediately he starts effectively, what's the right word here? Making demands, sort of threatening it. Well, you obviously need my help. So what do you want? Don't get ahead of ourselves. I'll ask the questions here. Wow. Silence does have quite the ego.
Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahabas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow!
Incorrect.
Bow before the buried shadow.
Buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Ahriman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Ahriman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
So the zealots, the heretics, the dodgy Karja were very quickly aligned. Alright, what else we got here?
Task is complete.
Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing?
Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer.
How inconvenient for me.
Come before me. You shall receive your reward.
Very well.
Helis. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
We are still yet to fight and take out Helis, aren't we? Okay. Well, that's messed up. Good job, Silence, you wally. Attach the Master Ivory to the lance and forge your way. Okay, so we got to do it at the workbench here. Okay. So we're going to use Silence's spear. Is it better than Aloy's? Upgrade time. It's all metal and twisty, whereas Aloy's looks like it's made of dodgy wood, so probably an upgrade. Glowing spear. Obtained Silence's lance. Skill points awarded. XP awarded. Oh, we still... It's a quick light. Yep, that's all the same. So we still... It must be when we do the DLC that we get a spear that we can plug in upgrades into. Alright. Next new main quest is called the Looming Shadow. Now this is where I think we start to break and do side quests. So Hades intends to use the Spire to transmit a resurrection signal, calling in millions of buried war machines from their graves. When the time comes, Aloy must stand against the Shadow, but she will not fight alone. Okay, cool. That is not what we're doing right now. First,
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Okay. So, Temple of the Sun. Do we do that first? Do we tell King Avad about what comes? Well, we don't want to risk triggering the next whole quest chain. We've got a whole bunch of side quests to do, including some more. How do we get out of here safely, by the way, Aloy? We need to do some more cauldrons. Go help some of the locals. That is a scary height down. There we go. Perhaps we just fast travel our way out of here. Oh, you a bit grumpy? Ow. What are you? Oh, we got... What the hell is beeping? Oh, I see you, sneaky little bastard. Oh, another sneaky one. Alright, where is the other invisible one? There you are. Oh, I missed. That got him. No stealth for you, motherfucker! Let's start pinning him down. Missed. Missed again. Come on, what are we doing? That's better. Alrighty. Now, I think shock is the way to go against stalkers, is it not? Let's double check that in our notebook, because I seem to struggle in remembering for some of these, but some of them would also... I keep thinking it varies a little bit, but... Yeah, weakness to shock. Oh, you're not going to like what I have in store for you, my friend. And I did not like that. And we walked right in. We literally walked into that one, Aloy. Whomp him. You gotta remember to dodge sideways with these things because of the way that they lunge. Alright, that one's down. Got him. All right. Okay. Welcome back, God of Lore. I don't remember where you dropped off. You might have missed a little bit about Silence's involvement with getting the cult started. Anyway, we're off to explore a cauldron now. Got 26,000 metal shards. We can afford to buy anything. There's nothing we need to buy. The one thing we will want to buy is when we do the DLC is some of the advanced weapons and their upgrades. They have an entirely different currency.
To a good hunt.
It was a good hunt. Cauldron like Harry Potter? Not quite. For some reason... These caves, these manufacturing caves are called cauldrons. In we go. Unlock more overriding abilities and hacking abilities for Aloy. Sometimes discover more secrets and lore. But I don't know how much lore there is for us to learn about. We've come a long way. It's got a different force field over it. How are we getting in you? Not like that. Oh, the other thing we need to do is we need to go and collect our power armor as well. Alright, we'll do that after we've figured out how we get in there. Okay, so we've got watchers climbing about the rocks. Here we go. No. Up, 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 up. Now, give me... Let's notch a triple shot in its eyeballs. That's fixed it. We call them manu caves, manufacturing caves, yeah. That makes sense. Alright, alternate... alternate doorway in. Let's go. Give us your secrets, oh Cauldron Zeta. Down into the depths. All right. In Witchcraft, Cauldron is a place of birth while casting creation magic by combining different things to give birth to life. Okay, that's fair. So I guess it makes sense. I like it. Bring on the law. Whoop, that's gonna be cold water. Fortunately, Aloy is immune to water in general. Her epic hair braids just seem to never get waterlogged. And she never takes any kind of damage or even comments on the water, to be honest. Thought I heard her mention once about the braids taking a while to dry out, but that was it. That's prompting some Harry Potter memories for you, God of War lore. Ah, come on. These tunnels are big enough. All right, what are we dealing with in here? That is the big old Thunderjaw. That's cool. We can fight him. They're actually not too bad to fight once you've fought a few of them. We'll plan to do our usual shoot the weapons off him and then use his own weapons against him. Because that's a fun technique. Alright, first things first. We must take out these watchers. Let's tag him. Hide in the mist. Is this mist in enough? Don't know. Is there 2 watchers? Yes.
Others haven't noticed.
Okay, last time we tried to stab a watcher to finish it, we got in trouble because everything attacked us. So we will carefully snipe this one as well. Could climb this tower, but... Oh, we probably have to climb one of these to override the shield, but anyway, one step at a time. He's down. Alright. You're a bit of a Potter nerd, God of War lore, that's fair enough. There is some good lore in stories in that universe too. Have you played Hogwarts? Alright, that's definitely going to raise some attention. Has he found us? It does look like he's found us. If I could push the right buttons, that'd be nice. Okay, he's yellow. He's not sure exactly where we are, but... Never mind. Let's blast off his one weapon down. Get it. Did we get it? Did we knock it off? Ah! No, we didn't. Oh, I missed! Aloy! Oh, that's a bullshit move. Get out of here. We need to knock off the other side. Stop showing me. Ah! Come on, Aloy, move! Run faster! We need to hit that other disc launcher off. But he won't show me the damn... Show me the money! No! Yep, got it. Got it. Alright, no more big weapons for you, theoretically. pick up his own weapon, use it against him. Grab it, Aloy. Move faster! Nope, he's still got his, because those are the disc weapons he's launching right now. You shot yourself. Oh, Aloy, you're making me look bad. There we go, that's knocked it off. Now, where is the goddamn weapon? Move faster, stop lagging. Hit it in the heart, so once you knock some bits off these things, they've got like a heart cavity kind of thing in their chest that you can take out. Now, where's the other, Jesus, man. Why are we standing still? This is the worst fight I've done in a long time. Okay, dodge that one. Good job. Get it in the glowy bits. Show me your chest. That's it. All right. This one seems tougher than the other ones we've fought. No matter. Knock those guns off your face. Now this gun is... it's got one shot in it. And we missed. All right. Change of strategy. Actually, I know what we'll do. How many shots? Time down. Nearly got ya. Now you're tied down. Okay, time to free. That's just blow him up. His health's down a fair way. Blow the shit out of him. It's breaking the damn bonds. Thing we should do is shoot in there. That's got him. Well, it's meant to have some other bits you can blow off. There we go. Got it. Got it. Not the best fight I've done. Apologies to everyone. That was not smooth. Other Thunder Jaws that I've fought, once we blow the guns off them, I can usually finish him off using their own weapons, but that did not work as well. Didn't seem to pick that up, so we'll just move on. Hack into this core. See what we gain. Download the knowledge.
There we go. Information to help me override more machines.
And we've reached level 50, maximum level. Oh, yes. Now, I think, is there one more? Epsilon?
Hephaestus is the source of the Cauldron data intrusions, forcing them to make aggressive machines. They used to be part of Gaia, but now, just like Hades, it's on its own, following its own agenda.
Right.
This. What's it trying to accomplish? Another mystery to solve. But first, I'll need to deal with Hades.
Okay. Got another data point unlocked. What's this? Oh, it's core logs. Yep. So Hephaestus, the part of the Zero Dawn project charged with building machines to assist in the terraforming and recreation of life. It's running on its own because Gaia is not there to oversee all the bits. Max is... Oh, you're right, Frosty. Yes, maximum level is actually level 60 because we've got the DLC as part of the complete edition. Good call out. Yes, good point. Your Assassin's Creed stats were impressive, God of War lore. I was also particularly impressed with the hours played, the duration. Solid. Solid effort. Now, there is another cauldron somewhere, is there not? I don't see any other blue cauldrons on the map, unless we're meant to do something to unlock it, unless it's up in the DLC area. Do you know the answer to that, Frosty? What's the filter here? If we turn off... Yeah, there's... nothing more, unless it's in DLC lands. Hello, Shisha Games, or Shisha Games. How you doing? Thanks for joining us. Right as I'm like, what are we doing next? I don't know what to do next. What we shall do, though, is we are gonna go and collect our fancy power armor, that's for sure. Okay, so it looks like I've done them all. All right, cool. Thank you. Good. Good. That is complete. Ancient Armory. That... oh, it actually is the active quest. It defaulted to be on. Cool. An ancient suit of armor lies in a ruin of the old ones, visible but out of reach. That's where we're going, all the way back near the start area. We've unlocked some of the sections within it with the initial power cores that we had. We have since collected the remaining. Let's go get some loot. I'm pretty good, Shisha Games. We've just learnt more about the story and the lore tonight. Like why Project Apollo didn't activate. Why was knowledge of the Ancient Ones, the original humans, passed on to the to the current humans. Ah, so infuriating to learn the story behind that. Oh, man. So there's Sigma, Rho, Xi, and Zeta. All right, well, they're the ones we did. Thank you, Frosty. All right, let's go get some armor. Then we shall perhaps complete the hunting. I've got one more hunting challenge to do. So maybe we'll talk to the hunting lodges, because I've like skipped all the conversation with them. I think all of them seem to be pretty rude towards Aloy as well. Even though we smashed the shit out of their stupid challenges. Get ourselves a new horsey. There we go. Let's go. So, Shisha Games, are you a Horizon Zero Dawn expert? Have you played it? Do you know the secrets? Do you know the lore? I need to remember how to get in here. We gotta climb this ledge here or something, right? We've got a few... well, I've got at least one veteran on, Scoops, who's been on. He's a massive fan to the point where he's got the awesome Lego you can buy for this game too. Awesome collector sets. That... ooh, here we go. Here's a ledge. I'm falling down another ledge like I did the other day. Alright, down we go. Into the water again. You've played this and some Forbidden West. Awesome. I'm hearing good things about Forbidden West. I assume it's good. I'll have to wait for it to come out on PC before we can play it. But that's alright. We can be patient. There's other games to play. So many games, so little time. Okay. Okay, around the corner, through.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps.
There is, Aloy. We said this last time. Repair. Oop, repair.
I'll need 2 more.
Got him.
Just 1 more.
Here we go.
There we go. The last one. All powered up. Now to get the dials in position.
Right, so...
Some kind of code.
Yes, there's always basically the description right next to the locks. I don't know why you design it that way, but anyway, if we assume 0 degrees at the top, 90 degrees being to the right, okay, 270 would be 3/4 of the way around, so we turn it 1 to the left, 360 back to the top, 450 is 90 degrees again. To the right. 630. Shit, have I dropped... Hang on. I skipped a number? So we got 90, 270. Yep, I turned the wrong one. 360. 450. And then 630 is going to be straight down, right? Did I get it right? God damn it, I did not get it right. Alright, so which is 0? Which is 9? Is it 90 degrees to the left otherwise? 90, 270, 360. Alright, well... Try swapping it over then. Let's try 90 degrees on the left. 90's left, okay. 270 is going to be the opposite. 90. 360 still remains upright. Flip this bad boy around. Oh, I still would have thought 630 is still gonna be... Because my math's not working. This puzzle is so hard for me. You suck at maths in general. Asking you think in terms of degrees on a dial is painful. Yes, it's not exactly pleasant for me either. I've been pretty good with most of the other puzzles we've done. Last one is left. Thank you, Beastie Boy. That means that this one, 450, is going to be to the right. No, got that wrong too. We're solving combinations to get the final pieces unlocked for our secret power armor. So 90, 180. Well, now hang on, I've got to look at the I've got to do it from the camera's perspective. So 90, 180, 270, 360 back up, 450. Ah. It's 450. That's 90 degrees on top of 360, right? And then 630 is another 90 degrees? Holy balls. We are not doing well on this one. We are very much trying to and failing. I thought, okay, so 90 degrees points to the right. 270. So it's 180 down, so 270. So left, right. 360 is just going to be back at the top, sure. 90 degrees on top of that gives us 450 to the left. And another 90 degrees to give us... Oh, hang on. It's 450 to 630. That's not 90 degrees. That's... It's another 2... Ah, fuck it. I have to Google it. First time Googling a puzzle in Horizon Zero Dawn. Ugh. Power armor code. Give me the code. We'll figure it out eventually. Yeah, I know, but no one wants to watch me do it. So... hours of the day. We did that one already. What's the next one? Frosty, you've got it. Okay, right. Right, left, top, right, left. So I was on the right path the first time. Right. Thank you. Left, top. Well, this is what we did before. Maybe I had these two around the wrong way. Oops, that's the wrong direction.
Did it.
Thank you, Frosty. We got it.
Look at that armor inside.
That was way more painful than it should have been. That's my bad.
All right. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
We can get some cool glowiness. Yoink. Mission complete. Power armor unlocked. It's in a box, is it? Oh, I got a lot of boxes to unlock. There we go. Shield Weaver outfit box. Give me. All right. Chuck it on. Now we don't have our supreme stealth abilities now. There we go. Shiny. Now, if I've read correctly, the glimmers will indicate the shield level. So, whilst it's fully charged, it's going to be this color, and it'll shimmer red when it's low on charge, right? Now, how do we get back out? It's a good thing Frosty's here, otherwise we'd be way further back. Yeah, for sure. Hello, you're the dark god of gamer rage. How may I assist you today? Well, you just missed an opportunity to assist with solving a puzzle that I was struggling with unnecessarily. Anyway, we got it done. We do have an awesome shield now, so we'll switch between our outfits depending on what we're doing. So when I want to be super sneaky, we'll wear our stealth outfit, and when we're doing a lot of other combat-y stuff, we'll put this bad boy on with its shieldy goodness. Actually, we can fast travel out if we just go up. Okay, hunting grounds. Let's go and visit the hunting grounds. Do the conversations I never did, because I completed most of the challenges in between streams just doing free play. Because some of that stuff's a bit tedious. Didn't want to bore everyone to death. Let us save at the fire. Not very stealthy though. No, this armor is absolutely not stealthy. So that's why we'll change it up a bit. All right, so this guy was kind of rude when we talked to him because we're just a Nora in his eyes.
Looking forward to another run, are you?
No, I've done all the challenges. I want to ask you some questions.
You're not supposed to be here, are you?
No. My friend and I left the sacred land and returned. The matriarchs wouldn't approve, to say the least. We're hunters at heart. Left because we wanted to find new herds and new machines. That's why the Hunter's Lodge appealed to us. But the Carja wouldn't have us if they knew we were Nora, so we wore Carja clothes when we brought our marks to them. After a while, it felt like we were caught between worlds. Not quite Carja, not quite Nora. We started to miss home. So we came back and set up our own hunting grounds.
You think it'll work? Staying here without the matriarch's permission?
I'm not sure. But we don't believe in their rules.
Me either.
There's a big world out there, and ignoring it doesn't help anyone.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of the matriarchs and the stupid laws of the Nora.
Tell me about the trials.
The Hunter's Lodge hosts hunting ground trials throughout the world, each offering hunters a chance to test their skills.
What do I get for completing them?
Pride in accomplishment, as well as marks, depending on how well you fare. Here, we offer the tools trials.
What kind of tools?
Hunting isn't just about your bow. It's about using everything available to you, even your surroundings. You'll see once you start taking the trials.
Oh, we have very much used a lot of the environment as we've needed to stealth and hide, as well as use objects of shield, so they should be proud of us, yeah? So, Dark God of Gamer Rage, we are at the stage where we have just completed Gaia Prime, and Silence has filled us in on the rest of his involvement of how the cultists came together, and how Hades was awoken and empowered in the first place. And we've learned all about Elizabeth Sobek, her history, her contributions, and ultimately her sacrifice. We have all those answers. Now we're on the mission to shut down Hades. But we're going to pause the story to complete all the other side quests first. That's where we're up to in our playthrough. Next stream we'll do a bunch of side questing, and then after that, back to main story action.
What is the Hunter's Lodge?
It's a group of hunters who compete to bring down the mightiest machines in the land, run by the Karja in Meridian. You've already won 3 half-suns, so you're eligible to join. Just to warn you, though, they're not fond of Nora.
That's fine. All right, we've done all of these trials already.
I'll be here when you're ready to test yourself.
What I haven't done is talk to the guys to see what they have to say. All right, there's a Hunter's Lodge. Hang on, I might need to... Oh, hang on, there's a Hunter's Lodge here. Oh, that's not available for travel because we haven't completed it, is it? Okay. Let's toggle a bunch of the noise off. That is the wrong symbol. There we go, there's one up here. Let's talk to these guys next, because again, I haven't actually talked to them to understand them. I just snuck in, did the trials, and got the hell out because I didn't want to trigger or experience any dialogue off stream. Alrighty. Doing side quests would be good. Get money, upgrade armor and weapons for the stuff to come. It won't be easy. Yeah, that's okay. We've kind of done all that. I think I've just hit level 50. We've got pretty good gear. I did a lot of the side content for the gathering and the hunting stuff in between streams earlier in the playthrough. So that's all good. All that's left to do is to do side quests for just story and content reasons. But I hear that you can also make some friends in doing so that might help later. We'll see if that pans out.
You're back. Great. Let's get these trials going.
Yeah, so this guy's a dick as well.
You're not very friendly, are you?
Oh, and the Nora are? Don't you usually kill trespassers and outlanders?
Is that what you're afraid of?
Look, I didn't choose this assignment. They told me it was an honor, then stuck me right near your sacred lands. So I'm keeping to what I know, herds and trials, and hoping I won't get murdered by Nora, angry about the red raids.
Just to be clear, I have no plans to murder you, all right?
Fine.
Not yet.
But I'm watching you.
Yet. Keep pushing it. Let's see what happens.
What are the trials?
These trials test a hunter's skill with different ammunition types when taking down machines. If you can't master mine in time, maybe you should try one of the easier hunting grounds out in the world.
How many hunting grounds are there?
5 in total. I'm sure one of the others would welcome you.
What's the Hunter's Lodge?
What it sounds like. A place where hunters get together, share war stories, and hunt dangerous machines.
Sounds easy enough.
Easy? What do you know, girl?
I know that for someone who doesn't want to fight a Nora, you're treading awfully close.
Yeah.
Fine. You already won the 3 half-suns you need to enter the lodge in Meridian. Go see for yourself how easy it is to get along there.
All right.
I'll take my leave.
You can always come back, but please don't.
At least he's open and honest about stuff, I guess. All right, let's turn off all the other icons. So I have completed this, and I would consider us to be a pretty good expert, I think, of ammunition types, because we've been using a lot of different ammunition types for different fights. Oh, there's a... Oh, have I not done this one? Oh, I might have missed one. Okay, that's fine. Let's travel up here. I do need to turn on the campfires, I guess. Yeah, maybe I've missed a hunting ground. Cool, let's go talk to this guy. See what those trials are. If I haven't done them, I'll complete them in between streams, because if they go smoothly, it looks cool and you're a badass. If they go poorly, it's frustrating and boring to watch. Let's summon a horsey. Alrighty, what's the flag in the background? It's going crazy in a non-existent wind. Oh, I wasn't even looking at that. Completely missed any background flags. Alright. No, I don't think I have done this hunting ground. There you go, I missed one. Let's go talk to him, learn about his trials. Go and complete the last one where we need to have a tamed Ravager. Because now we can actually do that. I feel like we're running... Are we running faster with this armor as well? Or is that just me? Am I making things up? This is definitely a new spot. Merchant unlocked. Get our free loot box. Alright, let's talk to the hunter then.
By the sun! Are you Nora? I've never seen one at a hunting grounds before, or at the Hunter's Lodge. How interesting.
What do you do here?
This is a place to test yourself against a herd of machines in the stamina trials. Think you can handle it?
I know I can.
Excellent. I like your spirit.
You're awfully friendly.
Well,
he is.
You know, it gets lonely in the wilds after a few weeks. Terribly lonely, in fact.
What about your friend over there?
Oh, he doesn't count. Barely ever opens his mouth, and when he does, nothing interesting comes out.
Who are you? Why are you here?
Well, I'm a hunter, of course, and a member of the Hunter's Lodge. But I don't mind being out here. At least no one complains about my clothes, or my manners, or my personality. Don't let him in, he'll drive people off with his incessant chattering. Or, he stinks of fish again. That sort of thing. I don't stink of fish, do I?
No, it's more like wet fur.
Well, that's something.
That's an improvement. That's definitely better than stinking of fish.
What are the trials?
The Hunter's Lodge makes sure hunting grounds around the world offer hunters a place to train. The trials here focus on the most important part of hunting, keeping your stamina up. Hunting isn't a sprint, it's a gauntlet.
So all you offer is training?
And a herd of machines. Plus, I'm allowed to award marks. Half sun, full sun, and blazing sun, if you do well.
Well, I've been collecting the Blazing Sun, the maximum you can for each trial so far.
What is the Hunter's Lodge?
A place in Meridian where hunters gather, socialize, and brag a lot. Me, I just love hunting machines.
I have to agree.
You've won 3 half suns, so you're eligible to enter the lodge yourself.
Now, we're going to do all of them first. I have to admit, I do kind of like hunting machines. Sometimes it is kind of fun.
Which one will you try? I'll explain whichever one you pick.
Pace trial, parts wrangling.
The remains of watchers rest on free rises. Loot all of them before time runs out, and you pass.
Right.
It sounds simple, but watch out for all the other machines down there.
All right, so this guy's all about running
for now.
Till the
and
next
collecting. All trials have time limits. But if you and I are correct, Midnight, then if we are actually running faster, then that will actually help with these trials. So maybe we've timed that pretty well. But anyway, he's alright. He's a nice guy. Oh, not that guy. That's the merchant. That guy there, he's alright. So yes, he might sound a bit like a Sesame Street character. That's okay. Alright, so I think it's the one up here that I have almost completed. I thought there was one down here as well. Yes, there it is. Talk to this guy. Go finish the other one, and then that'll be it for tonight. So we're doing a shorter session tonight, apologies. Because I have too many big days this week. And if I push myself too hard, I get sick like last week, and then it ruins everyone's fun.
I heard your approach. Are you ready for the trials?
Is this the stealth trials?
So how did you come to be here?
I was once like many members of the Lodge, maneuvering, hunting for status. But my impatience hampered the true hunt. I didn't know that, of course, until I came here. It forced me to listen, to breathe, and finally, to master the art of stealth.
Don't you ever miss, you know, talking?
Not at the moment, no.
At least he's nice enough. I really like his brooch. That's pretty cool.
What are the trials?
Tests to improve your hunting skills. Each hunting grounds offer unique trials to test your skills. I offer the stealth trials. Some believe charging in with a mighty weapon makes them a hunter. But it's a good way to fall under the hooves of a stampede.
Ask Mufasa.
Chooses the approach that best suits the kill. Mastering stealth may well save your life.
So these trials,
I'm not interested in taking a trial at the moment.
Then I will wait.
Very good. Anyway, he's a nice enough fellow. So these trials here involved having to take out stalkers in a time limit, as well as loot those canisters on those crab type bots. I can't remember what they're called. Within a time limit as well. So I got all them done. They weren't too bad. A lot more luck involved, because when you swing on down, if you get lucky and there's a couple of canisters to loot that are already in the ground, that's much faster. But my two first attempts, there was like one on the ground, and I had to try and run around, knock them off the back of the bots and loot them in the time limit without being... Anyway, I think I did it without being seen as well, perhaps. Anyway, eventually got it done. Eventually got there. Looting shellwalkers crates. Yes, thank you, shellwalkers. I couldn't think of the damn name. Yes, exactly that. Oh, what's this? Is that another... Why do the Stormbirds hate me so? I am thinking we're gonna have to fight this thing. Alright, so... Body is strong to strength. Because they can... Some of their bits. Stormbird. Blaze canisters on the back. Freeze canisters. Oh, and then engine underneath. We just tear. Okay, we just tear those bits off. And lightning gun in the front also tear. Bring it on! Oh, now we're found. We have been discovered! Oops, that's not the correct arrows we want to be using. Now these things can unleash torrents. Oh, I can actually see a shield icon over our health. With this shield armor. It is pretty tough, so that's cool. I want to knock that stupid lightning gun off. There we go. No lightning gun for you now. Hey. Now what? Let's knock your engines off, I guess. That's the next progression. Let's triple whoa, what else have we aggroed? Oh, hello! How nice of you to join us. I am stuck on a stupid fucking ledge. Right, let's peg you down. Oh, Aloy. Aloy, come on, this is ridiculous. A stupid fucking ledge. There we go. Get it down. God damn it, Aloy! And you broke the bonds. And the charger is back.
Makes this a little easier.
Alright, so what are we doing? We're ripping components off. Alright, you're down. Alright, this little dickhead is absolutely being taken out. Come here, show me your stupid face. Yeah, you didn't like that, did you? Okay, now let's freeze it and then amplify the freeze. What do we want to equip that? Over here. Yes, we shall freeze him up good. And then throw a bunch of sticky bombs on it. I don't know any better way to try and take out these stupid stormbirds. Freezing amplifiers explosion or any kind of damage. Using sticky bombs delays the impacts. Oh, that was not as smooth as I would have liked either. Still frozen. You like to move around a lot, don't you? Oh, we ran out of ropes as well. That's fine. No fly for you. Oh, stunned you. I don't think we can walk up for a critical melee hit, though. No.
Gotcha now!
Trapped. Frozen. So the freezing sling is far more effective at putting frost on than the arrows. Normally I just use the arrows. But because this thing has some resistances, let's bring the big guns out. There we go. Stormbird is down. Oh, and this person's come to help right after we've done all the work, have you? Thanks for that. Oh, all right. That was some unexpected drama, but ultimately, I don't mind fighting monsters, or machines too much. It's kind of fun.
Victory for the Sun Devil.
No, another victory for Aloy. Nothing to do with you. Nice hat. Up the hill, we're climbing up on this ledge. Let's have a look. Is that where there's thunder jaws and ravagers? Yes, it is. That's what I was thinking of. Okay. Quick save. Not the merchant, but the hunter man.
Ready for another run?
Another time.
The trials are ready when you are.
It's the same. Oh, that's right. We were supposed to travel up here. Let's go. Thought that looked a bit weird. All right, travel up to the other grounds. I must have traveled to the wrong campfire before. My bad. Still fun. No, we should travel to this one, so we can go through the roads. Bossy. Oh, we got a broadhead. Look at these horns. All right, up to these hunting grounds, please. Let's go. Bypass this shell walker convoy. If you've got the time, the patience, and the need for components, they're useful things to hunt and take down. But we don't need anything from there. This is the hunting ground I was thinking of, where there should be Ravagers and Thunderjaws, I think. Alright. Try this instead, huh?
Here to try your luck again.
So how'd you wind up here?
I didn't wind up here. It's an honor. I don't expect you to get it, but I'm well regarded at the Hunter's Lodge back in Meridian.
Yes, I'm sure.
So that they sent you out here to pitch your tent in the wilds?
Are you going to take part in a trial or stand here prattling at me?
A little bit of both.
Tell me about the trials.
These hunting grounds offer the leverage trials. They focus on gaining an edge by leveraging machines against each other.
Right.
You might, for instance, take a weapon from one machine and use it on another. It's hard, but the firepower is often worth the risk.
We've done that many times. We did that earlier tonight, and we've also done the other trials here, which require you to do so. But there's one left. Ravager Control Trial. Let's try it out.
I know who you are, girl. The Nora who can control machines. So I've got a trial just for you. Use your spear to take control of 2 Ravagers. Get them to help you take down a Thunderjaw.
2 Ravagers. Okay.
And so it's time to begin.
Now, I've already unlocked the maximum overridage, but we do have a time limit to get this done. Let's see if I can do this effective with people watching. Alright, so there be 1 Ravager out there. There's some watchers sneaking around, and I think there's another Ravager out there. So let us do this one first. What's our time limit? I forgot to check. Oh, we probably should equip our stealth outfit, because we want to be stealthing. Roly-poly, all the way into the grass. Nothing to see here. And you are mine. All right, we've got 2 minutes 40. Welcome back, Vito, as well, as we watch me attempt to do a time trial. Generally speaking, I hate time trials in games. Where is the other Ravager? That's the question. Oh, it's all the way over there.
Let's do this.
Okay. We are still hidden. Can we override him? Or have we ruined it because the combat hath begin? Here we go. Override, come on. All right, you're both on my team. Now we're gonna kill the Thunderjaw in under a minute. All right, so let's equip our tear bow and use our blast sling as well. So first thing first is going to be take off those disc launchers. Component removed. Oh, time is against us. Get the gun off? I don't know. Let's pick it up. Nearly got him. Nearly gotcha. Sticky bomb activate. Yay! Success. Oh, that kind of hurt a lot, though. But success nonetheless. They're attacking me. Yes, they are. Let's put our fighting armor back on. Now, are you friendly? I thought you were supposed to be friendly. Well, he is. He is now. Alright. So you'll know for a few minutes, no worries. Doing all the trials you see. I have not been to the Frozen Wilds yet. We're not going to tackle that for a little while yet. Our next session is going to be tackling the rest of the side missions, side stories, and side content. And then back to the main story of trying to stop Hades. That's the plan. And then we'll visit the Banuk in the Frozen Wilds after that. Is the rough plan. Sounds good in theory, right?
I can't believe it. You've earned a blazing sun on the first try.
Good point. So, no, we haven't met Nil. I know where he is. I know where we need to go. But I've already done all the bandit camps without him, because when I was doing all the grinding in between streams, I was trying to avoid all dialogue and all stories. But Frosty checked with me. I found where he is. He is there. We will talk to him as well. Good point. We need to do that next session. All right, so we've done all of these challenges now too. As you like. I do like trial complete. Booyah. Let us save. And so, Vito, to answer your question, we have not got Gaia started back up yet. We must shut down and defeat Hades first. Otherwise, potentially Hades could take over and use more bits of Gaia and the terraforming as weapons to wipe out all life on the planet once again. So apparently we do that later. But that's what we should do. But that's the end of this session tonight. I apologize, we are finishing slightly early, and we've done a little bit of a mishmash of things in the later half of this stream, but we did learn some interesting stuff. It has been cool to learn more about Elizabeth Sobek. It is also sad to learn about Elizabeth Sobek, and it's also very frustrating to learn why finally Project Apollo never came into fruition. Why it never activated is insanely infuriating, because it was the decision of a stupid dickhead of a person. Anyway, if you haven't seen those moments, rewind, check some chapters, etc. It's all in there. Vito, if I get the chance, I'll send you some timestamps in the saved recording. I may not get a chance until tomorrow night. We'll see. We'll see how we go. Must stay and finish here. So, no, it's all good. All right. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming along. Big shout out. Thank you to our Patreon sponsors. Many of them have blessed us with their presence tonight, talked to us in stream, and it's been fantastic. To Vito's point, yes, have a great night and day, everyone. I really appreciate everyone coming along. Thank you for dropping in. Ted Farrow's a beautiful person. Yeah, totally beautiful. Love that guy. Alrighty. This has been Nerdedness. I've been Shade, and you have been awesome. Stick around. We'll find someone to raid, and I'll catch you in our next session. Check my Twitch schedule to see when that is, but basically day after tomorrow, we shall continue this fun adventure once more. Catch you then.